So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the second video of NLP series, and in this video we are going to learn about regular expression. So regular expression are very useful when we deal with NLP, or I can say text analytics, because it enables us to search a string within a string using some of the patterns. Okay, suppose we have a large amount of data and we want to extract all the phone numbers or all the email IDs which are having a specific pattern. Okay, pattern in the sense of which are having a uniform format. Okay, suppose if there is a hashtag, it will also always begin with a hash, correct? If it's a email ID, it will consist at the rate of symbol, then the domain name, then the username. So it will have a like consistent everywhere. So we can fetch those type of data from a large amount of text using this regex. Okay, so so let's go ahead in Visual Studio. I have already opened my Visual Studio, and you can see you can see I have already written some of the codes just to demonstrate you. uh, so let me clear the outputs so that we will see when we run it. Okay, now first of all, we have to import a library before using it. We know that, right? So any external library we need to import before using that. So we, in this case, we will use RE library, which is regular expression library, which Python offers for regular expression. Okay, so let's import the library. Now you can see I am having a text: Ravi is an exceptional student. Okay, so it is a sentence: Ravi is an exceptional student. Now I want to find out Ravi from this text. Okay, this is just for demonstration. This is not a useful case. This is just a sort of demonstration of the what regex is. Okay, so we will call RE search function. Now what RE search function will do, it will search the pattern or the text given in the entire text. Okay, so suppose this is our entire text: Ravi is an exceptional student. So it might be one word, two word, one sentence, two sentence, or one para, two para, or multiple paras, or multiple pages. The data is like, there is no limit to the data, but yeah, you can pass to search function that corpus data, and you have to give the pattern also. Okay, so now in this case I have given the pattern as Ravi. So this is called as literal character. Okay, so we are just passing Ravi. This is kind of literal character in we call it in regex, and we want to search it in this text. Okay, in this sentence basically. So when I'm going to run this search, it will return as the object of this regex. Okay, so here you can see the span is 0, 4. What it means, that Ravi is present from 0th index to the 4th index of my sentence. So if I say at the 0 index R is present, until the 4th index we are having like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see from 0 to 4th, where 4th is not included. So basically it means that 0 to 3 we are having this Ravi word available. Okay, so that's what a search returns. Or if the search is not found, it will return none. So if I write S here, so it will unable to find this, and it will return us none. Okay, so it's not getting printed because none never gets printed. So if you want to print this, if we will write age none, and I will say print none. Okay, so I am just demonstrating you that it returns none when nothing is found in the main string. Okay, so let me pass you can see none gets printed, means this condition is being satisfied. So it is unable to find RAVIS in this sentence, so it's returning none, and our condition becomes true and it's printing none. Okay, now go ahead and we will see some of the main functions and some of the quantifiers, literal characters, wildcards in this video. So this video will be entirely on the regular expressions. Okay, so in next example, what I have done, I have created I have taken the same string and I want to print the exact output which is retrieved from this search function. So for that we will use this group function. Okay, so first of all we are fetching the data and storing it into the match variable, and this is the regex object, and we are calling group function to extract the actual data. So if I go and print this, so Ravi will get printed. Okay, now group functions by default print all the match patterns. Okay, the entire match pattern. Suppose here I can write like Ravi is an. Okay, so now when I print it, okay, so it is unable to search. Why? What's the issue? Let me see. I think space is 2. Here also space is 2. Okay, see, so here it's printing Ravi is an. Why? Because group functions print the entire thing which has been searched. So in this case Ravi is an, we are searching for Ravi is an, and Ravi is an is present in this sentence, so it's printing the entire sentence. In some cases we want to print only the chunks of the group function. Suppose in my next example, here you can see I have written the date. Today the date is 15 June 2023. Okay, now my pattern is something like /d stand for digit. Okay, so R stand for raw, then we are giving the inverted comma and we are grouping those. So we are using /d curly braces 2 means 2 digit. Okay, so you can see a date, first date is having 2 digit, then the hyphen character, then the hyphen character here, then three word is basically our month in initial month name. Okay, then again hyphen, and then the 4 digit contains our year. So our group function, what will search function, what will it do, it will search this pattern from this text and it will store into the match variable. And if I simply print group, it will print the entire thing which has been searched. Okay, now if I print 1, so we can pass integer to group function, so it will return the first substring that is found, that is 15. So first it has been found 15, second it has found the month name, and in third it's finding the year. So if I print here like 3, it will print the year. So let me see, it's printing the year. Okay, and if you don't know how this pattern is written, don't worry, we are I'm going to explain further in this video when when we will see the quantifiers and the wildcards and the meta characters. We are going to see all of these examples. Okay, now for my next example, what I have done, I have written a function that will search a pattern into a text, and if the pattern is found, it will return that, or else it will print not found. Okay, so now let's go ahead and run this, compile this function basically, and now what I will do, I will demonstrate the quantifiers. Okay, so there are certain quantifiers in regex. The first one which we are taking is asterisk. Okay, asterisk means 0 or 1. Okay, what does it means? Suppose we are having a text A, B, C, D, E, F or anything. In this case I have taken AC, and I want to find A, and B is not mandatory for me. Consider a case where B is not mandatory for me. Okay, so B could be 0 or B could be more than 0. Okay. In that case we append asterisk symbol. So if now I print, it will print only A. Now if I print C here also in the pattern, if I pass C also, so it will print the entire AC. Why? Because B is optional. Okay, so it's searching in this text, but since B is optional, it's saying the whole string is matching. Okay, so if I simply write ABC, it will return none, not found. Okay, but if I append star here, it means B is optional for me. B could be 0 or B could be more. Okay, so anything, B could be 0 or B could be more, and then I write C, then it will print. Okay, it's not taking 0 or more. Okay, before B, oh sorry, I can't write in this pattern. Okay, I have to write it here. Okay, now see, it's printing ABBC. Why? Because we are saying B could be 0 or B could be more than 0. So both are acceptable in this case. For our next example, we have taken the question mark. Okay, so the question mark means 0 or 1. Okay, so here is a minor difference between asterisk and question mark. Asterisk means 0 or more, and question mark simply means 0 or 1. Okay, so for suppose in my example I am saying A, then B question mark means B could be 1 or B could be 0, not more than 1, and I am writing C. So first it will print, let me delete group here. Okay, so first it will print not found. Why? Because B is more than 1, and in question mark more than 1 is not allowed. More than 1 is allowed in asterisk symbol. So for question mark 0 or 1 occurrence is allowed. So if I remove the B, it's fine, it will return AC. Or if I give 1 B, it's also accepted, it will print ABC. But if I give 2 B's or more than 2 B's, it will return not found. Why? Because only 0 or 1 occurrence is acceptable. Okay, so now the next quantifier is plus. Plus means at least one occurrence should be there. Okay, so at least one occurrence of B should be there. So first we will search for A, then B, and then say C. Okay, so now if I am going to print, it will print not found. Why? Because here at least one occurrence of B is required. So here I have to give at least one B. I can give more than one, but at least one is required here. So now see, here it's now printing ABC because it's satisfying that pattern criteria. Okay, now let's go ahead and move to that curly braces. So curly braces means how many times a character should present. So here in curly braces I have written B curly braces 2. It means B should present 2 times in that text. Okay, so here in my text B is present 2 times, and then there is C. So if now I run this my pattern, it will return the entire text A B B C. Okay, but if I remove one B and I am trying to print this, now it will print not found. Why? Because we are strictly saying we want 2 B's there. Okay, so 2 B's we want 2 B there, and here I am giving only 1 B, so it's saying not found. Okay, hope this is clear. Now we can also give a range of number like frequency. So suppose here I am saying a b comma 3 comma 5. Okay, b curly braces 3 comma 5 means b could be in the range of 3 to 5. So either b could be 3 or 5, not more than that and not less than that. So 3 b could be 3, b could be 4 and b could be 5. Okay, so in this example, see how many times I have taken the b. 1 2 3 4 5. Now let's do like that. Okay, first give 1b, let me delete all this. Okay, first give 1b. Now for the same criteria I will pass 2b, I will pass 3b. Okay, I will pass 4b, 5b and 6b. Okay, now when I will print this, see what will happen. Where the number of b is less than 3, it's not taking that, and when the b becomes in the range of 3 to 5, it started printing. So here the b is 3, here the b is 4, here the b is 1 2 3 4 5, and here also the b is 1 2 3 4 5. Now let's go ahead and see the anchors. So there are certain meta characters or anchors in the regex which are used to like fetch or extract a pattern from a text. Okay, so cap symbol means this caret symbol or cap symbol means the string must start with the following letter. So here I am saying starting with J. So James is starting with J, so it will become true, it will print James. Now here I am saying string should be start J, but string is starting from P, so it will be a negative case. Okay, vice versa of the caret symbol is the dollar symbol. It simply means our string should end with that given character. Okay, so I am saying our string should string with a letter. Now in this case it satisfies the condition, but in the next condition again I am saying the string should end with a, but string is ending with n. Now it's the here the condition becomes false. So let's go ahead and print the output and see J A. So in two cases it's becoming true, and in two cases it's becoming false. Okay, why? Because this string is not starting with J, and this string is not ending with A. Okay, now there are certain wildcards present in the regex. So the first wildcard is dot. So dot means any character. Okay, dot simply means dot. We can give dot where we don't know the exact character, but I know there is a character, but I don't know which character is that. So dot means any character. Okay, any one character. So if I say dot a, see it returned true for both of them. Why? Because dot means any character. Okay, now there are certain we can say we can group, or we can like we can specify a character set. Okay, we can create a class basically. Okay, so here I am saying, here I am passing the text a, and I am saying it could be any of this group A, B or C. So it will return true because why? Because A belong to this class ABC. Okay, so there are two way to write this. Either you can write ABC, or you can give the range by giving hyphen symbol. Okay, so both the condition are same basically. This is only the way of writing. Okay, now let's go ahead and print this. You can see In both condition this is true. Why? Because A is present in this class or in this group, we can say. Okay. Now to make it vice versa, or to achieve opposite of this, we just add caret symbol in the beginning of this group. So I am saying A, B, C. Okay. So it simply means A or B or C should not be there. Okay. A or B or C should not be there. So now here I am going pre. It will say not found. Why? Because it's A, and my condition is A or B or C should not be there. So if I print Z here and I run this, it will return true. Okay. Now we will see some of the character sets to understand it better. So first is ABC. It simply means any of A or B or C. Now here I have written ABC, capital ABC. It means small ABC is also allowed and capital ABC is also allowed. A to Z simply means A to Z, small a to small z. Capital A to Z means capital A to capital Z. Okay. Here I am writing both of that together. It means now case is not the it will allow both the cases, lowercase or uppercase. So lowercase A to Z is also allowed and uppercase A to Z is also allowed. In the next example, 0 to 9 is written. It means 0 to 9 any value is allowed. Okay. And there are also some meta sequences. Okay. So slash s is equivalent to, like, we can say string, or we can say like it's consist of all of these values, tab, new line, uh, hyphen break, all of these values. uh, Slash capital S is the vice versa of this. Then slash D is a digit. Slash capital D is not a digit. Okay. Slash W is alphanumeric. Slash capital W is not alphanumeric. Okay. Now there is a very important concept in regex called greedy versus non-greedy. Okay. Now let's go ahead and run this and see what do we mean by greedy and non-greedy. Okay. So let's run this, and you can see it's printing A, and how many times of B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in greedy approach, first it tried to match the maximum value. Here the 5 is written, so it will search for the largest string that is present. That's why we call it greedy. Okay. And in this case, if we run, you can see it's printing only 3. Why? Because here we are specifying that that use that non-greedy approach. So in non-greedy approach, it will search for the smallest matching string. So the smallest matching string is of course A and 3 bits. So it returning A and 3 bits. So to tell the compiler that we want non-greedy, we have to append question mark. Okay. So here is the very clear example of what is greedy and what is non-greedy approach. Greedy approach will search for the largest string, and non-greedy approach will find the smallest string. Okay. Now let's go ahead and see some of the patterns. So first run this. See, here we are saying that our string should start with a greater than symbol, sorry, a smaller than symbol, and then any character should be one or more. Okay. Any character means any character, so it will match the entire string. And then we are saying that at last uh, greater than symbol should be there. So at last greater than symbol should be there, so it's matching the whole string. So if I print the group here, dot group, now it will print the entire text. Why? Because it's matching the entire text. Okay, I told you that dot means any character and asterisk means 0 or more. Okay, so that's why it's saying any character should be 0 or more. So any character should be 0 or more, and starting with this symbol and ending with this symbol. Okay, so if we only write dot star, that will also work. Okay, that will also work. Why? Because star itself, sorry, dot itself means any character and asterisk means 0 or more. Okay, now here is again we will do dot group and print this. In this case, what we are saying that it should start with a smaller than symbol. So it's starting with a smaller than symbol, and we are saying any character should go like 0 to more. Okay, and now we are saying that greater than greater one or more, basically greater than symbol should be there. So it's matching the HTML part. Okay, now there are some important functions. So match we already seen. Okay, determine if RE matches the beginning of the search we have already seen. There are some of the important functions like find, find all, sub. So what does find? Find matches the substring and return them as a list. Okay, and find iterate find itr will return it with like iterator. You can loop through it. Okay, and the substring will we used to like replace, we use it for replacement. Okay, so we use the substitution for the or the replacement. So sub function used for replacement of the string. So this function we have already written. Now we have already seen these examples, right? Okay, so here see, I will demonstrate the use of sub function. So here we have taken a string like street, where we have written 21 Ramakrishna Road. Now I want to replace road with RD. So we are using that sub function, and we are saying find the road and replace it with RD in this street variable. Okay, so now it will print 21 Ramakrishna RD instead of road. Okay, hope you understand till now. So there are many things, that video is getting little bit longer. So either I will explain in another video, or we will explain the things as we move forward. Okay, so just wind up this session, and thanks for watching. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Is starting with capital R with RD. So Ramakrishna is also starting with R, and road is also starting with R. So for both of the cases it will print RD. Okay. Now we will take the use of ETR function. Okay. So the text is Diwali is a festival of light. Okay. Holi is the festival of colors. Now our pattern is festival, and we are we are initiating a loop using the find itr function, and we are passing the pattern and the text. So what it will do, it will find the occurrences and give to the match variable, and then which we are using printing using this match one. Okay. So now see what is happening here. We are printing star. Okay. And the pattern is festival and end equal to, so